Points away.
Okay, so wanted to start by just like showing you a bunch of things
There's more to this.
and talking about a couple things so that you know these things as absolute things that'll just help
She is this
you
way.
with like your early game and moving into
Rest
like
assured.
the middle of like the laning phase, so like getting to like 6-ish minutes, 5 minutes, like that sort of time. So you might know some of this stuff, you might not.
20 minutes later.
Okay, boss 5 Invoker. It's gonna be interesting.
Nice.
Your pick.
Like this is a pretty good.
Devourer.
This is a little harder
All of a
now.
sudden you want back in? For goodness sake, make up your mind.
According to Dota Plus, so far my hero is good against them.
It is good as long as you're rolling.
Disruptor.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of catch.
Shadow Fiend.
Okay, so far it's still green.
So Earthshaker could be a blessing or a curse for you, depending on when.
Yeah, my old worst with him.
He could also fissure directly on top of you while you're rolling Thundering, and it takes you out of the ult. The terrain spawn overrides your actions of the rolling, and then it immediately removes you from the roll. Doesn't matter how long you're in the roll for. If you fissure directly on top of the unit model of Pango while he's rolling, he is no longer rolling.
I guess our shaker could be a Pango counter.
Yeah, you can just drop a fissure right in front of Pango rolling if he already did his shield crash, and then Pango can't do anything. I just like to try to think into what I'll be playing up against. So, like, you're going to have, what, Disruptor, Chaos Knight, and then Ember? I don't know, like, is this a P4 Ember? Is this a P4 Mars? Or is the Chaos Knight a support?
I think it's probably before Ember.
So I'm watching from your player perspective as much as possible, okay?
And so it begins.
So that's a P4 Ember if he has an Orb of Venom. Make sure you're checking, like,
Don't
the enemy hero's items when you have the opportunity to.
doing
Probably doesn't know, even though he's divine.
Alright, well, Disruptor has a headdress. So you guys are going to be facing some real heavy harassment in the lane. Wouldn't be bad for you to get, like, a casual magic stick. You don't need to commit it into being a wand immediately, like just the stick, because every gold matters when you're trying to get that javelin as fast as possible, you know? And that way you can think with the flexibility of using both those branches as, are these more regen, or is this my magic wand? You know, you don't have to think it's always for the wand.
Actually forgot to get extra regen.
Well, that's why you've got branches that can be slightly extra regen.
Dude, so far my Earth Shaker is doing nothing.
Yup. So let's think of the futures of this game for how we want to itemize in it. We know Chaos Knight's going to get a big health pool over time. He's going to have a good amount of lifesteal. His armor gain isn't that great, but he'll typically get items that will give him armor. Disruptor's probably just going to do like brown boots and maybe like arcane. You're Pango right now, so like all of this should be mindless, you know, all this CSing, especially if it's like a 1v1. So then all I'm thinking at this point is everything else, the abstract. Alright, so you got Earthshaker roaming around. He's nearby. He's existing.
Really doing nothing.
It's a good amount of damage. You might be able to kill him. Yeah, switch back and forth. Absolutely. Spread the love. Because you could go for an aggressive swashbuckle and kill him right now. Either of them. Ooh. Interesting choice.
God, these are.
Interesting choice of direction.
I didn't realize.
So I would have done
You'll be looking up.
a swashbuckle to the left, through the Disruptor, striking back towards the Chaos Knight to try to get a disarm on both, but also go for the bonus proc on the Disruptor because he has less armor earlier on and it would have done more damage.
I'm dead.
That's a big glimpse. So the escape path for Pango is always 100% of the time just going to the trees.
The cruel roll of the dice.
Like instead of going up, you go right. Just go into the trees. That whole area on the right, that's your playground. They can't catch you over there. So your home is in the trees. Anytime for an escape path, instead of just going up, you want to go like right and up. Because if you get into those trees, easy for you to juke them, easy for them to lose line of sight. You can use the quelling blade to cut down trees, and then with your new found knowledge of directional movement, you can angle yourself into like a weird little place within the trees, and they just can't see you. And then bam, your swashbuckle's ready again, and you just go on your merry way.
Top tower under siege.
So sometimes when I'm getting near like the 7-minute mark, and especially if I have my javelin, I'll try to force shove the wave so that I can go to the jungle and try to get a jungle item or two. I would try to pepper each of the creeps, swashbuckle to clear the wave, and then go to your triangle and then try to get a jungle item. Because anytime the lane gets further pushed up, you don't know if the support rotation is going to happen. Like a glimpse could just like totally ruin your day. The good places to ult are going to be like by your spire where people put the observer ward. Like by those stairs, bounce around or a lot over there. And then by that large camp, just underneath it, there's this crystal rock formation. And then to the left of it, there's that giant tree. And then there's a crystal over there. Like, you can bounce around between all those things, and you could chain stun someone like 4 times easily. But you have to get them, you have to kind of like set it up.
Yeah, yeah.
With Pango, it's more about where you fight than how many people you're even fighting. Nice, nice. Oh no. No, you should have just gone for the wall. Plenty of things I could say about that fight.
Your towers are
So when you bounced to the left and you went for the pillar for bouncing off of, you can hit the corner of the stairs going down, and then it's a little bit closer. So just, you know, min-maxing your time on that swashbuckle.
A minor problem.
tower taken.
Oh boy. And it's also almost always better to bounce off of a wall than to do like a full turn. It's just really slow. You know what I mean about the bounce like by the pillar? There's like a little torch there on the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanna go like go for that. But if you miss it, you're going down the river. So
I truly lived.
Okay. I don't know why they're ganking me so much.
Cause fuck Pango, right?
Enemies are ravaging your middle tower.
You're just standing on the other side of that arena. Alright.
Okay. That's so good.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like the exact amount of time, too.
That was so good.
It all hit it. Wow. That was so much damage. Grab TPs. You ain't got any. Got no TP.
Yeah.
The big thing about Vlad's just in general when you get it on Pango is if you can't force your team to group immediately afterwards, then it really wrecks the value of it. I mean, it still gives you a lot of survivability, but you know, it's like a timing thing. You get it, and then you're like, all right, guys, I got Vlad's. We're making moves. Because Pango can pretty much push forever then, because you'll stay at full health. This is one of the rough things when you're playing Pango. There's so many ways you can itemize, because this wouldn't be a bad Yule's game. Oh, here we go! All right, you got the ledge. Yeah, okay. Got for 2. Got for 2. That's not bad.
Mega kill.
Okay, I think I did a great move.
It wasn't bad. I probably would have bounced differently in the roll, but that would be something I'd have to like look at again from a play-by-play sort of perspective for where my focus was.
Here's how that fight could have gone.
Oh, I just realized I should have gone for Mars.
Aha, see, now you're seeing it.
Yep. then I would have been like backwards and I hit the tree, all of them again.
Yes! See, now you see it.
Oh god, so bad.
It's so easy to see once you're looking. So like you're here, right?
Yeah.
When I'm playing Pango, I like zone out when I do my rolling thunders because you have to look at everything. Like you're not looking at your next target, you're looking at your next like thing you're gonna bump into.
Yeah.
So like here we are, right? We're gonna go in nice and bam, right here. Control Shift 3.
Yep.
You just
They were
continue right here, and then I would have probably gone up a little bit like that, okay?
Yeah.
So I would have gone like from here, up, maybe like that,
And then all the way back.
and then you could easily just like retreat, or you could jump over here and then swashbuckle down, and then you're still in a safe spot.
Right.
But let's see what happens, folks. All right. We hit the wall. So you're rolling down, and then we went up. And then from here, you decide, did you end that early? No, I think that just ended.
Yeah, it ends.
Mega kill.
The optimizing of the roll, like if you changed your path to being a little bit more forward,
Yeah.
because you would have ended in the area where the Ember Spirit was. You notice that?
Your top tower is fallen. Your middle tower is under attack.
Try to stay in the trees when you do those. So like you could jump into the tree and swashbuckle the lane still. Nice. Oh shit! You just, it was great until you did the swashbuckle.
Yeah. Oh, he bought back.
Yeah, they do have a mango tree. You can see it.
Radius is by their towers.
Oh my god, are you gonna die to the fort? Oh no! Oh no! What was that?
I wanted to get the tree.
Divine 4 gaming, boys.
Don't shame me.
Wicked sick.
I think that was a good bait because now OD is going to die.
Bottom tower being attacked.
They use tools.
Your bottom tower.
Oh yeah, you're an offlaner. Your life's meaningless. Here comes the Mars ult.
Monsters, all of you. A double
That's another ult used.
Yeah.
You could see that coming from a mile away too. He was like, "Here we go, guys. I'm gonna put down my blood of arena, and we're gonna get them. We're gonna get all of them. Just you wait." All right, what's the game plan? I mean, your team's in a really good position. That was...
Oh my god. That was not so good. Somehow I didn't hit it.
Oh no, why'd you do that?
I don't know. But it worked out. Somehow, no, it didn't work out.
Oh, jeez.
That was questionable.
Yeah, that's another, let's see, 23 minutes. I'm just gonna write down timestamps of these fights.
Here's how that fight could have gone.
Okay, here, yeah, this is definitely it. What the hell was this swashbuckle? Alright, let's start with that.
Yeah.
What was that gonna? What were you doing? What?
I should have.
What is that? Just what? You should have what?
I should have pulled.
Let's go back in time. 10 seconds.
I had brain lag.
Well, we're gonna have some particle glitch lag because I'm skipping stuff around. All right. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna draw what I would have done in this situation where you see the enemy throwing a net and initiating on the Ricky without your team knowing if there's a sentry or anything down. So you don't know that there's a sentry down, but you can see the net animation coming out. You see the ping. Like this is when stuff's about to happen. So I, being you over here, would look to set things up with my swashbuckle, but still stay in like a safe spot in case they decide to switch from Ricky to me. Because you see that they're committing on the Ricky right now. But the only thing that's been used so far is net.
Yeah.
From here, we're going to look to go to a safe spot, but still attack. So I would not go over here, which is what you did. Oh, I would go over here.
Probably up in the trees.
So if you go over here,
Yeah.
like in this general direction, landing, and then attacking in this direction or in this direction, you can throw a little bit of damage out while still staying far enough away that you're in a safe spot. And say they choose to turn and you can see that they're coming towards you. Well, you just do a little bit of directional movement to the right and then you shield crash into the trees. And then they've lost vision. And Disruptor is going to not be able to get a Thunderstrike on you anymore or no Astral Step or whatever.
I think I die without using ult or not. Can you?
Well, I'm
play
saying
it?
like you jump in, swash, and then your ult immediately.
Oh.
So I would have gone down instead of here. Because you reacted after the ult went off. So from this point, we're rolling up. Where do you think you go from here? You can see the OD. You see that there's one guy about to TP in. Mars, Disruptor. Which direction do you go?
I should have gone for OD.
So you think that you should have gone like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Because I think SF is nearby and your shaker is waiting also there.
Yeah, but you don't know it. You just know that they're over to the right. Well, you see the Earthshaker and you can see Shadow Fiend. Okay, so let's see. We rolled. And we went left. It was a 50-50, boys. We missed the Disruptor.
Yeah.
We missed the Mars. We missed the Chaos Knight. Okay, no. Okay, you got him as he popped from his thing. And, well, we were at that OD fight in spirit, you know? Or maybe we want to say we were tactically keeping the team off with Rolling Thunder. Maybe, you know, the Radiant couldn't go save the OD because you were rolling on their face. Who knows?
That was my plan, actually.
Of course it was. Oh my gosh, and like right here, this is where you should know that you fucked up.
I literally killed myself.
All the opportunity in the world to jump on the other side of the fissure. But you still got to remember Reality Rift could pull you back over. Either way.
I just wanted to do damage.
Well, you did damage. Now you can watch it in slow motion.
No, the Ember Spirit Snare is really good.
That's why, like, earlier I was saying, like, this wouldn't be a bad Yule's game. It's just, like, you never feel good about buying Yule's. Because you could use that if you get hit by Disruptor ult, or to break that. And then there's Guardian Greaves is another option, too. So, like, there's a lot of dilemma on what the best item is. Because then you could just get a lot of damage and kill them before they kill you, also. It's hard to balance out the amount of damage versus survivability versus auras. That's why 722 was so easy for me. All these other patches have been terrible. There you go. Not bad. I would just cancel your roll early if it's getting weird.
So Blink or Yules? What do you think?
If you have the vision to initiate, Blink is definitely better. If you don't think you'll be able to have the vision to initiate, then Yules is a great way to counter initiate.
I just got Yules.
Double slaying.
What about just like BKB?
Oh my god, okay, thank god.
I probably would have ended the roll a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Like, don't be scared to end it early to get off that swashbuckle real fast while a certain spell is on cooldown or something. Can't swash out of that anymore.
Please disarm, please.
And that's when you roll the RNG dice and you get a basher. Because they have BKB. Oh, look at celebratory. Got my BKB. Better use it immediately.
To be honest, right now on the chat, everyone's flaming each other.
I don't doubt it. That's what happens, like, in 80% of my games. It's everyone's fault, right?
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm dead.
I don't know why you went back into the ult. That was questionable. There's a lot of spells being missed, and you can probably capitalize on it. That was dangerous.
Please keep running. Ah! I'm dead.
Instead of going all the way off to the left, just swashbuckled onto the Chaos Knight, you would have fully healed.
I guess. Oh, that was a really good ult. We'll play this in.
Oh no, BKB is up again? Didn't he just use it?
You can only bash one, right?
Yeah, one unit.
Does it prioritize heroes or?
No, it doesn't. No prioritization whatsoever. Aim well, my friend.
Okay.
Also, get fucked with the illusions. But, if he's BKB'd, you know which one's the real one.
Yeah, I guess.
That's one of the reasons why Maelstrom's important when you play against Chaos Knight. You gotta think to what the priority is this immediate moment. Is it the more damage in the control and the more damage and clear in the fight from the swashbuckle and the lightning? Or do you need that bash? Because then there's the precision of the bash. So you have to think of the skull cap of it. I'm sure you've noticed that I don't like to give you the answer. I like to give you the questions for you to come up with the right answer on your own. Because if you do that, maybe you'll have that thought again in the future for making the right answer up on your own again. It's hard sometimes to take a step back and look at the situation and be like, okay, how will this thing impact the game right now? How will it impact, you know? If you were to try to do like a diffusal blade type build, you probably are getting treads. You're definitely finished your Maelstrom. You're certainly not getting a Blink Dagger. You're gonna get, you might get Vlad's, but then again, you might not. Oh, he fissured you out!
Yeah.
Wow.
That's actually a pretty good play.
More death. Mega kill.
Oh, the
That's a
Mindbreaker
really
decided.
hard spot to fight.
Double slaughter.
Like, the collision of the outposts is not something that I understand comfortably enough.
Triple kill. Wicked.
That Mindbreaker proc was big brain, though. Ooh, I would have rolled up on him immediately.
Yeah, I guess.
Shit.
Oh, I can't get out.
You can roll
I
out.
can't- Oh, what?
You
Oh
can
my
roll
God.
out. I don't know what happened at the end of that.
Yeah, me neither. Somehow it got cancelled.
Both sick and
No one. How did it even get cancelled?
You had to have hit the button. Nothing cancels it aside from the fissure break thing that I talked about. And I don't think that was close enough. Oh my god! I love that Mars voice line. Cheer up. Even my lesser foes are remembered. I just imagine the Benny Hill song going off the entire time. You were doing the little circle. Yeah! We got it! Now another! What?
how many kills?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I'm dead.
Swashbuckle in, blink out.
Yeah, I tried to link out, but the animation was faster.
So how's this game been with the swashbuckles compared to the previous use of swashbuckle?
It's been better, but they have so many stuns and so much catch. It's been
Oh,
really
yeah, I mean, that's a different conversation.
Middle tower is
I was just asking how the swashbuckle feels now that you're using a different way to use it.
Oh yeah, it feels a lot much better.
These ghost scepters are helping out. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Nice, to the right, good. Blink back on him.
No, please.
No, you didn't get it. You gotta turn and hit. You gotta turn and hit. You got it. Oh, Disruptor saved you. Swashbuckle back on him. You missed. No. Bash.
I missed.
Bash.
I
No.
missed.
Oh man. What was that? 42.
Here's how that fight could have gone.
All right. The TPing in on our tier 3 from the well. Nothing wrong with that. All right, we're rolling up immediately. This is a good shield crash. It's going to land on 2, maybe 3. Bam, it hit on 3. Yeah, 3, so that's good. 54% damage reduction is solid. This roll, still good. We're going in, we're hitting the wall. The coming off, good. This right here is where it starts to get a little bad.
Yeah, because I wasn't going to hit the OD again.
Yes, you could. You have a blink
Oh,
dagger.
Yeah, I forgot about my thing.
Blink dagger does not require you to be looking in the direction. So right here, or even like here, you just blink yourself back a couple steps. It looks like a glitch in the Matrix in the game, but it's super effective.
Direction, right?
What's that?
It stays on the same direction, right?
What do you mean? Oh yeah, you'll still be rolling in the direction you're rolling. So like you could blink like behind him, like over here, like behind, and then like roll through him again. And then you'd have an opportunity to hit the wall and then hit him again from that end. If you wanted to change on that OD forever, you had it in your power to do that.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so here you are, right?
Okay. I just blinked.
Oh yeah, you just blinked back here. You would then want to like try to go directly into the wall again, and then you'd be able to like bounce right back off of it. Now, the thing that I was trying to mention was if you wanted to make it a more direct rolling angle, you would come out a little bit. So you would go up in order to come like down, or maybe you would come a little like harsher in. So then you could come down like that. And then maybe you just want to go directly up, or you can do that weird glitch in the wall thing and then just go right or left or wherever you want.
I'm still learning. I think I have like 20 games with Pango so far.
So they did the blink back right there, and that was good.
Oh, but it ended.
But as immediately as you blinked back is as immediately as you needed to have already casted Swashbuckle. So let's see what happens next.
It's my bad because I didn't notice my ult was also ending.
That was a very short Swashbuckle. You went from here to here.
I mean, he's a monster with BKB, so I panicked.
Oh, he's so scary. I don't want to click over here. That's too much effort. He can push you, and like he can do the push away. That's a good question. Do you think you die here? Do you deserve to die here? That's another question.
I do deserve to die. I mean, he does pure damage. I probably die. It's really likely that I die. Look at how much HP.
And you got glimpsed by the disruptor.
Oh, right.
But you're stuck between the creeps and the wall. Alright, I don't know what this swashbuckle over here was.
I panicked again.
Okay. And now you're like, just free food. That was just freedom. You had all the opportunity to do an actual swashbuckle at the OD.
This is some 5K gameplay.
Divine 4.
Poning. Is it poning?
Oh, I'm dead.
Keep murdering. Double kill.
Or not.
Is dead at last.
That was an interesting fight.
The Ricky is...
You should get back in there. You have a Basher. You have a Vlad's. I mean, now shit's getting progressively sketchier. But you still have a Basher. Oh, he's got a Havoc Hammer on him. That's silly.
The bash! Oh my god, the bash!
You didn't go for the 5 bash, huh? Oh wow, look at that. We just win a game of Dota?
More death. Own it.
That's how you do it.
Today,
Oh, the last bash was so satisfying.
Here's how that fight could have gone.
Okay, you see where you're rolling up at? No, you don't, because you're looking over here. That was good that you managed to land the blink and not be completely effed. Because you could have just like been shallow and stuck in this area, and then that is a monster of a place too. I hate that outpost. Okay, so here we are. Shablam. No shield crash used yet. Shield crash hits nothing. And then the swashbuckle of the century. I'm just I don't know. I'm just joking.
Wait, I have a question. I think the reason why I don't shield crash sometimes, it's because if I go above them, do they get stunned?
No, you have to land on them.
Oh yeah.
Remember,
so
when
that's the-
shield crash moves you forward also. So if you're doing rolling thunder and you're shield crashing, you're actually going further forward than just doing a shield crash while standing.
Oh
You have to think the momentum actually matters.
yeah, I guess. Oh, I just
Earn
remembered.
it.
Now Invoker saves.
Let us fondly remember Dyer's courier, its noble deeds, and the unmistakable glorious deeds.
Okay, we swashbuckled away. Continued running away.
A little something extra for the
Alright, you blinked forward. Swashbuckle. Hit one.
Guys, keep hitting him, trying to disarm him.
Swashbuckle in front. Nope, he went for the easy one.
Yeah. He was pretty much dead.
What's that?
He was pretty much dead.
Yeah. What I wanted to point out more with that fight recap was that you backed away when you shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Like when you went for the bounty and stuff. Like after that tornado got thrown out, you should have just kind of jumped all the way in and been slapping them in the face.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom
sKai
tower
was
is
really
being
scary.
attacked.
Yeah, he's a scary boy, but you have a basher. And you've got RNG on your side because you can hit him 5 times.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
And then somehow no one has buyback.
Yeah, and they have no buybacks and they lose the game. What an anticlimactic finish.
They literally just watch how they lose.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is no more middle tower for Radiant.
And it's like things like this where you know that they're like 5k because they big brain it and they're like, instead of us taking racks and doing dumb stuff, we're just gonna see what the most extreme thing is that we can take and if they can buy back or not to deal with it. And then when they don't buy back, you're like, oh, I guess we won now. And then that's the game.
In the MMRs is that they would have gone for mid, then top.
Yeah, they would have probably gone and split up to farm. They'd be like, all right, guys, good job. Let's wait for the 47-minute jungle items. Then we'll end the game.
And then the game goes for another hour.
Yeah, and then you hit an hour. Yeah, absolutely. That's what exactly would have happened.
I'm really grateful that you helped me. So thank you. I'm gonna take a break. Once again, thank you, sKai.
No problem. Good luck.
I will keep playing Pango.
Whether you like it or not.